Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to College Football Update. Myself, Sean Spencer, my guy, Alex Loosemore. Like we alluded to, there's so many games out there, so many great things happen, and we're going to dive right into it, starting with our college football storylines. Like I said, we're set, ladies and gentlemen. The Final Four is set. Michigan at 1, Washington at 2, Texas at 3, and Alabama at 4. If you have noticed, there are two teams that, for the most part, most of the time that we've been talking about the CFP, Alex, we have mentioned these two teams, but they are left out. Georgia and Florida State definitely left out. I'm going to come to you first before bringing our guest. I mean, we kind of called it like this, but how surprised were you when you saw how they actually played it out?
Unfortunately, I wasn't surprised. I figured with all the SEC bias that stands with Jordan Travis being out and with Alabama taking down the number 1 team, I figured they would slide into that 4th spot. In my opinion, that is such a big mistake because why even play the games? If 13-0 doesn't mean anything, then why are we striving to get there? I'm not happy about it, and that's not me hoping that Florida State was the 4 and we'd play them. I actually had Florida State as my 3 and Texas as my 4, because 12 or 13-0 shouldn't matter. But right. It just sucks for those kids, these coaches, everyone that worked their tails off from January, February, when the last season ended until now. And the thing that hurt me the most actually was Jordan Travis's comment to the whole thing. It was just like, damn, I wish I would have broke my leg earlier so that y'all could see it wasn't just me. Like that to me was just like, as a player, I felt that hurt to see. And I really feel for those guys down in Tallahassee right now.
Oh, absolutely. And I think what it does is it sheds a light on the importance of a quarterback, because if you actually look at that team from top to bottom, I mean, you want to talk about top tier talent. You look at that
phenomenal roster.
Right. I'll put that defense up against any of the top 4, much less any team in college football. And you saw what they did against Louisville in their championship game, man. But like you said, it's a travesty. Florida State fans have every right to be upset for doing, like you said, what they asked. We all said it's 13-0, 13-0, and now the committee has given us their answer. Clearly, it's not